welcome to another episode of Unsolicited Opinions. We will bring you the real,
The raw,
the
relevant.
It's your girl Malika.
I'm Ryan J.
And we are the Unsolicited Opinions podcast. Welcome back, Rye. I see you get your fat in the gym.
Yeah, shout out to
sweatshirt on.
Magic. Shout out to Magic for this. It's a nice. This feel good too. I
You
like the
do?
stitching.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I might steal this idea.
You gonna steal it?
Yeah.
You know, only the best businesses, they steal other people's work.
Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna show the little back too, cause.
Oh, it's like back? Oh, the fat man. The fat man. The fat man.
Yeah.
No, I really
nice
love that
stuff.
sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I don't have one, but
Why you asking for one?
I don't know. Because when I did the shoot for him, I actually wore one in the shoot.
You ain't keep it.
Nah.
You ain't got none of his stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay,
got
okay,
the shorts.
Oh, he got shorts.
Yeah, that was the problem is they put the shorts on me and the fat man disappeared. And that's when they was like, we might have to get some bigger shorts. They might have to get some bigger shorts.
Oh my
But that's
god.
neither here nor there. That's
Mhm.
neither here nor there. How's your day going so far?
My day, I've been all day. So I got the
ain't gonna lie, my
BGs.
stomach been messed up too.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like retrograde still, or it's like we just ate some, but
And we didn't eat the same thing, so
Nah.
that's not it.
yo, you know when you eat so much, your body just get tired of it.
I don't have bowel movements.
Okay, just like you're a virgin, huh?
I am a virgin.
Yeah, okay.
Who
Any-
asking?
What was that? We got ghost playing music.
I think it's still connected to that speaker.
Oh man.
I'm crying.
All right, so what you got for us?
All right, so I have this story about this woman. Her name is Corey Richens.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Corey's husband passes away. And of course, it's really sad. R.I.P. to that man. And her and their kids write a book on grief.
How he die?
I don't know. It was just so sudden, is what she said.
Oh, she just said it was sudden.
It was sudden, and he's in like his 30s, maybe like between like 35 and 39 or something. I don't know. So she writes this book, and it's a big seller, Amazon. Everybody's buying it. They just found out that he had 3 times the legal limit of fentanyl in his system, and that she was poisoning that man.
Oh, so he ain't OD.
He didn't know.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl is the stuff that like a little bit of that could kill you.
So what she like drugged him
Yeah.
in like what, water or something?
I don't know. I didn't see exactly what happened because they really just arrested her. So it's just crazy because not only did you kill the man,
Corey
but
Richens.
you Richens, Richins, Kour.
Sounds like. Make sure I say before I say. Yep, just what I thought.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Uh-huh.
sure, yeah. So it's actually pretty sad that you capitalize off your husband's death that you planned allegedly because she hasn't been evicted.
She's sick. She's doing interviews like.
Yes, with the book. That's what I'm saying. She's on TV talking about
Oh,
this
she's
book.
sick. How old is this lady?
Gotta be in her 30s. Bro, her kids
33.
helped her write this book. And
Oh,
they thinking that
yeah.
their dad passed away. And you killed him.
Yo, so they don't have neither parents.
They won't. Because she gonna be in jail if it come back that she's guilty.
But how they figured that she did it though?
I don't know. Because it said something about one of his friends said that he think that she been trying to poison him because he had been getting sick.
Oh, he said that to one of the friends.
Yeah, and so maybe that's why they
Oh.
investigated him. I don't know. But I just think that it's insane that not only do you allegedly kill the man, but you write a book about his death and you're so sad. And then they got him as an angel. Please look at the cover of the book.
On the book?
Look
Oh,
at the
no.
book. Just look at the book. He's floating in the sky with angel wings.
He is over in heaven, but like, yo, I'm.
No, he sent that spirit back up and said, somebody gonna get her. Somebody get her. She needs to be stopped.
Yeah, he's on the other side working.
I feel like the book is called like,
It says, "Are you with me?"
yeah, Are You With Me?
Yo, this is super. Can we get like a close up? Is it? Hold on, bro. We got.
You can't.
No.
It's probably gonna lose focus if you get close to it.
They gotta see this.
It's probably gonna lose focus.
X. Dog.
Yeah, she put him in a cloud, looking down on him.
This nigga got wings. Bro. This is wild. He got wings.
Yeah.
They got one kid.
I don't know. I feel like
There's one kid on there playing soccer. Yo, you
but
got.
she said the kids, so I don't know if it's multiple or what.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, all right, I feel like this. We normalize death, so it's not as like shocking to us.
Right.
So I don't.
We're desensitized.
Yeah. So I don't want to like make this. I don't want to lessen it, but killing somebody, I understand. Like we see people die all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying it's cool, but you kill somebody, and then you write a book about it.
Yeah.
And then you put him on the book.
You put him on the book.
And then you put the kid on the book.
Yeah.
And then you going around doing interviews.
Yeah. And then saying like, I love him so much. Like, I don't know how I'm doing this without him. Saying all this, and you the one did it, man.
My thing is, I want to know why she tried to kill him, but I didn't.
Tried? She didn't try.
Why did she kill him? And then allegedly.
Allegedly.
Why did she kill him allegedly? And then I want to know. It says that he was suspecting she had an affair. So not only was you bouncing on, but
So you was cheating too?
and you tried to kill him. This is city girls now. This is city girl activity.
Bruh, and then I was looking and everybody kept talking about, they were like, why her side part so to the side in this interview? And I'm like, why is that what y'all focused on? Like, why is that what y'all focused on? The bigger thing at hand is this lady killed her husband, wrote a book about it, been making bread. Amazon took it down though.
As they should.
Amazon took it down.
Multiple times. Try to poison him multiple times. I mean, y'all gotta check y'all food or drinks.
Man, I wouldn't know what to do. Like, that's why you got to be careful on who food you eat.
And they was married, right? It's not like they was there.
Married, yeah. They were married. Got to be careful on who cooking your food, when they cooking it mad. You know, if your chick mad at you and she come in the room just all of a sudden like, baby, I made you a full course meal. Here you go. I love you so much.
Yo, we don't know the story. So it's like on one end, it's like, what did he do for her to piss her off? But then it's like,
maybe he was going to divorce her. Maybe he started cheating back. Maybe he didn't care enough that she was cheating.
yo, bro.
Maybe, just maybe, she
It's
just wanted to be with her side dude.
It's like we can't even leave it out thinking about we gonna die.
I mean,
that's crazy.
She's arrested. Hopefully she tell the truth. And hopefully we learn the story. Because it is very interesting to find out and to know the truth. But it sounds about right.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay.
No, on another note.
In other news,
Yeah.
we had the Allen shooting.
Yeah, the Allen outlet shooting. I think that was really hard for me because it's down the street. And I've been to that outlet mall so many times.
Mm-hmm.
And to think that this was just a nice day outside, people just want to get out the house, go spend time with their families, and people didn't go back home to their families. It's kids, like, youngest is like 5 or 6. They, like, sisters, grandparents, parents.
Man, they said 8 people. Maybe, I think including him, died, but
Yeah.
I was there last month, matter of fact, getting some clothes. And so for the people who don't know how it's set up it's like, it's an outdoor outlet mall. And it's like a circular, or more of a square, but like it's a round. There's stuff in the middle, but it's like the street is around. So if you're walking around to get clothes and different stuff, you have to walk in a big circle. So it's very open. It's not like a closed type of thing. So from what I read, based on the investigation, that he waited until it was busy. Like he was kind of researching stuff. And I personally don't like to like look at that type of because I kind of know like it's messed up stuff.
Yeah.
But due to us talking about it, I did some research. And probably the most jarring thing to me was the man who, I think he worked in H&M, and he said he came out and somebody, it was a girl, I don't know if it was a little girl or an older person, but she had her head covered in the bushes, and when he flipped her over, her face was gone. Like, face gone. So imagine if this a little girl. And I was just like, yo, what type of, like, are you thinking to like take off somebody's face? That's super
the
wild.
Other thing is, I think they were saying he was ex-military, and I think that's a big thing that a lot of military veterans complain about is they don't get the help that they need once they're back here.
We're gonna get to that.
In civilization.
We're gonna get to that. He also had 8 guns in the car. I think they said he had 3 on him and then 5 in the car. Mm-hmm. So he was trying to make a mess. Like he wasn't trying to dump it in and be done. Yeah. He was trying to like make a mess around. Then they say in one incident where a mom shielded her son and she died, but the son didn't. But when the son came out, it looked like, the guy said it looked like he was covered in blood. Like It looked like somebody dumped blood on him. That's how much blood he had on him.
Do you know what kind of gun it was?
I think they said it was a rifle.
Okay, I try not to watch the news for real because I don't like hearing stuff like that.
Yeah.
That just.
I think.
Yeah, I don't. It's very difficult for me just knowing that at any point you can be anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere. You know, it started with like the movie theater, like in Colorado a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it makes it harder for you to go out. I ain't gonna say they need to go ahead and lock us back down, but Joe Biden, if you want to send us some more stimmies, I'm not mad at you.
A COVID lockdown every now and then.
I'm not mad at you. Maybe they do need to do a lockdown every 6 months. I don't know.
Yeah, that it's also a video too. Somebody caught a video of it happening, like just before it happened, I guess. Oh no, it was a car cam.
Oh,
a car
maybe
cam.
Like a Tesla or something.
They was driving away, so I guess it was from the behind, like the back of the car, and they caught him getting out the car. You couldn't see the people, but you could hear like the shots going off.
Right.
So I was just like, yo, you plan this, and imagine just walking and just it's that fast. It's not even like I can see what's happening. It's just that fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a crazy situation to think of. And
one thing that I think I learned from a lot of these situations is just always be aware of your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks, but you need to just always be vigilant. And if something don't look right, get up out of there.
Yeah.
I think with places now, especially when I go to the movies, I always know exactly where the exits are.
Got to.
Because of what happened previously.
Mm-hmm.
So, now when you at malls, like you got to kind of be on your P's and Q's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. You know what's crazy is like growing up in a certain environment, because half my life I grew up in the hood and half I grew up in the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
But that being in that environment, I automatically can see certain stuff.
Right.
So like you all like for some reason it's so ingrained in some of us is like we already know where to exit at.
Mm-hmm.
If we see somebody walk in who look like they own some, we leave early. But it's just crazy, like, because we on our phone so much that
man,
when you looking, you just be walking, looking down, and we just be forgetting like the energy is there. Some is always telling us something is off, but we just be so focused on whatever else going on, or distracted, or drunk, or high, that it's like. Granted, I'm not saying that it's their fault, but I'm just saying sometimes you just got to be on point with certain stuff.
I think we believe it can't happen to me.
That too, yeah.
It won't happen to me. It's not gonna happen to me until it happens to you.
Yep.
You're not an exception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's actually really like when Magic was on here, he was talking about us having like PTSD from places we're from. So what you said, when you in other places, if I go on a date with a dude, as bad as I want to see the door, I let them see the door. Because I feel like the man is supposed to be able to see what's coming in
certain
and out
stuff.
coming in and out the door or whatever. I be wanting to see so I can double check, but I'm gonna let you do your thing on that side.
I can't tell you how many times I've been in shootouts as a kid. Like just
oh my
just
God.
as a kid.
Let me talk about this because you just said it and you just triggered a memory. Bro, why did I just 2 days ago go get some food? It was like 10 o'clock at night. I wanted some S&J's. S&J's is off of, I really don't know the highway, but it's in the hood. Bro, why as I'm pulling up, they're shooting.
Like as soon as you pull
they're
up?
Shooting.
You see them shooting or you just hear it?
I hear it. But at first, it's a car. It's a red Hummer or something working on that car over here. And then where it is, it's like a gas station, a barbershop, and then S&J's. And so the rest of the parking lot, it's not really a parking lot. It's the gas station. So I can see the dude working on his car. I thought maybe the car backfired. I thought, bro, no, it was a car in front of me backing in, parking. So I was about to turn in front of the pump so I can park. The car stopped and we made eye contact and we both realized like, nigga, them gunshots. So now my heart beating fast because I felt the shot in my chest. Like I could feel from the bang.
Right.
And so I look and niggas is running.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, I'm in shock. I'm like, damn, do you drive? Like, what do you do? So this girl, so I get out the car and run into the store. This girl run into the store after me. And then the two people that was in the car, they come in. So we all inside of S&J's. The girl like, they shot over my car. I'm like, you was in it? She was like, yeah, I was waiting on my food to be ready. She was like, they shot over my car. And I'm like, and you not scared? She like, nah, I'm from here. I said, what?
Yeah, man.
I was sitting on the phone calling somebody like, bruh, I don't know if you gotta come get me. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm scared to go back to my car. Like, they shooting. But like, whatever it was or whoever they were shooting at, that was between them. It
Right.
wasn't like a
Yeah.
a random. It was between them, and they just went about their day. And I said, "This is normal,
You forgot?
bro. I ain't been in that mess in so long.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's just
Being in Gary, you hear anything, but I ain't been there so long. It was like,
that is true. That is true.
Lord,
you had a moment, a freeze
man,
moment.
I called somebody. I said I was mad at because I was scared,
Yeah. He had one of the moments.
bro. Being the dude that worked there, he had it behind the counter talking about was some gunshots. I'm like, if you know there was gunshots. You work here.
Bro, if you gotta ask if it's gunshots, let's just assume it's gunshots. Cause anything less than that, we good, right?
But it just was so weird. I think if the car wasn't right there getting worked on, everybody would have been able to process it faster.
Right. Yeah. You know what it is? We see signs, so it's easier. It's easier for us to see the signs. Like we see people running. That's a red sign. If we hear like the bullets just tap something that's close enough, we know. I think, like you said, if you don't know, you start the process like, what's that gunshot?
But I felt like when I say I felt it in my chest,
yeah,
I was like, damn, that's a loud ass backfire. Like,
yeah.
And then there was a couple. I said, oh hell no, them is gunshots. Like, But yes, so you could be anywhere.
Yeah, you could be anywhere.
And then I wanted some more the next day, and I said, I'm gonna just go ahead and chill. I wanted some more. The food is good. All right, the food is good. The food is great.
You wanted some more, like you was gonna go back?
No, I wasn't gonna go.
Okay,
but I wanted some more. I didn't go, but I wanted some more.
Bro, what? I'm like, ain't no food good enough in the world for me to go back where they just shoot.
I didn't go back. I just wanted some more. Like it's so good. I might have to take you there.
Nah, I'm not going.
It's gonna go in the daylight.
Listen, bro, I haven't heard gunshots since I was a kid. I'm cool.
Bruh, I be going.
I'm cool.
When I tell you, I'm probably at that restaurant like every week, like at least once a week. That f***ed me up. That messed me up. I was in there like, wow. And it's a late night spot because they open till like midnight.
But it's my thing though. What time did you go?
10:30.
If you know it's in the hood, why?
Because I've never seen a sign that it was gonna be something like that. Like just because it's right off the highway.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what highway that is, but it's right off the highway, and it's a gas. Like it's open. It's well lit. Everything is there. So them niggas was just bold, bro. Like
this is my thing though. If you know we come from this environment, right? We know in Texas, since we've been here, it's been very minimal.
Yeah.
But we also know that at any given time, if we are in these certain environments, where it's MLK Street, not too far.
Nigga, they be shooting at North Park.
Fine, but that's my point. Is like, if we know we've been in certain environments, I know that if I'm in a strip club in a parking lot, it can happen.
Yeah, you got to get in and get out.
Right. I know that if I'm in a club and I leave, I got to get in my car and go. I know at any given time, if I'm at a gas station by the highway, and there's no people, no cars there, I can get robbed.
Yeah, ain't no cars there.
Even if it's minimal cars, I can get robbed.
There's hella cars there because all them people was eating.
But or if it's hella people at the gas station at night, a shooting can happen.
That's anywhere though.
But that's my point. Is if you notice, what mentally don't make you prepare for that?
Cause I done been there 100 times and ain't never thought that this would be a thing. Like never. I'm just going to get food. It's normal. Like, I'm just going to get food. It's not hood like people standing outside, stuff like that. It's literally a gas station, a barbershop, and the food.
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking a little different because I get it though. Like, I do feel like if I'm going somewhere, I feel safe enough to get in and out. But I'm always feeling like if I know I'm in this environment, the only reason why I'm going is either because I have to or I know I'm about to be in and out.
I just want to get my food. Like, that's it. That's it. I wasn't hanging out. I wasn't trying to do nothing. It wasn't no party. It wasn't no club. I literally was getting food.
10:30. What was you doing out at 10:30? You said yesterday?
No, like 2 days ago. Getting food. What are you missing?
Why you waiting in bed at 9?
What?
Why were you in bed at 9?
Who go to bed at 9 o'clock?
Adults.
No,
yes.
Not all of them.
I bet your ass gonna be in bed now.
I was just send somebody else to go get my goddamn food.
Send the Uber Eats guy. He
like, what the hell did you send me? I get all bad reviews.
The Uber Eats guy to shoot out. He said, 1 star. I ain't never you again.
Nah, literally. Because now we talking about that, it just triggered me.
Okay, so I want to bring up what you said about earlier about how the military is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So also they had the shooting in Atlanta with the guy. You heard about that?
Mm-mm.
They shut down Atlanta because the guy like a mass shooting in the area. But I got part of the story from people who know people who know people.
That know them?
Yeah. I don't care. I'm not about to say the story because I don't want to say no wrong. But I do want to use a hypothetical, right?
Okay.
So I want to be like on the other end of like, not the shooters because I don't want to, but I want to be on the other end of like the people who do.
Yeah.
Even if it's not shooters, I'm just saying in general.
You trying to think of where they may have been failed?
Yeah. So like, would you have compassion for me if you knew my backstory? Like if say I went to the military, right? And we know that once you come home from the military, they don't really treat you right. They don't really do right by you, allegedly. And they don't give you therapy. They give you bullshits. You don't get counseling or you get counseling. And I'm trying to get on these meds or whatever isn't working, but I'm on these meds. And say I show up late to my appointment for whatever reason. Just say I got stuck in traffic. Something out of my control.
Right.
I show up late to get my meds that I really need. And they turn me around. Or they're rude. Because we know doctor's offices can be rude.
Yeah.
And now that I can't get my meds, I got to wait another week to make an appointment. But I'm already starting to go left.
Okay.
And I just start cutting up.
Yeah, I think when it's something that's out of their control, because I know people with real mental illness and I know how they can't control certain things, there is compassion there. Because especially in a situation such as the military where you're going to risk your life, now that I'm back in civilization, you should be making sure you're doing everything to make sure I'm okay. Whether that means housing me, medication, making sure I have someone to look over me. Because that coming back to civilization is just as similar as like somebody that's been in prison for 20, 30 years and they got to come back. It's not easy.
Right.
Because especially if you were actually in combat, that's what you're used to. You might be afraid. You don't know what's going on. Anything can trigger you. So it's no telling a lot of times in these type of situations when people have mental disabilities, I do have compassion for that.
You would have compassion.
I do have compassion.
So my thing is, I think
not because somebody just woke up and pissed you off and cut you off in traffic and now you killing them. I don't have compassion for that.
I don't. Anybody killing somebody is never justifiable. Majority of the time, and I'm speaking in the sense of like you feel a way, so you want to kill somebody, just in that way. But what I'm saying is that I think a lot of times that when people do stuff, we're so stuck on the victims, which is true. But the biggest thing is two people failed. Not two people, but two people are... Bad things happen to both people.
Right.
And sometimes we have less compassion for the person who did something, but we don't know their story. I'm not saying you should feel bad for them, but I'm saying that if you was in their shoes and you grew up and say your parents, oh man, I forgot the Netflix series where both parents used to bully the kid. They used to lock him in the lock him in the cabinet, shoot him with a BB gun, but he died. But imagine if he didn't die. How would he be as an adult?
Yeah.
We would never know his story, but if he was an adult and he started doing these things, we don't look at him like he's the victim because how his life came up to how it is now.
Right.
And I think a lot of times that taking away guns for certain people does need to happen, but there's a bigger issue of where is this rooted from?
Right.
Because taking away guns, yeah, but they're going to find something else to do.
Yeah, I mean, or you gonna get them illegally. I mean,
right.
You can take them away, but people still sell them on the street.
Right, so it's more so, what's the root of this? Is it how y'all being raised or how the system failed? Because, yeah, that kid died, but there's other kids like him who didn't die who was doing crazy now.
Yeah, I think that's something that you really can't control. Like, people want gun control, but there's still gonna be guns on the street. You know what I mean? Like, if people want to buy guns, they're gonna buy guns. I think it's more so people understanding themselves mentally, because if you're not in therapy, when you're young and parents are seeing their kids be, angry or upset all the time or crying, or if they can't express their emotions, those are signs that you need to get some type of help. Most parents be like, okay, it's just attitude, grow up, you a kid, you'll be all right, whatever. But like, no, those are deeper signs of something else may be wrong. I think about like Jeffrey Dahmer or anybody else that they say like people would never suspect it, but there are certain things that happen that they're like, yeah, we probably should have looked at that. They notice it, they just don't do about it.
Right.
So now when your child go in a room, you let your child be in a room closed in for days at a time because you like, okay, what else could they really be doing? But they in there building a whole bomb that they about to go blow up somewhere. That's something that should be looked at.
Yeah. I think so many people failed this person, and that's what we forget. So many people failed this person along the way. They didn't just wake up acting like this.
Yeah.
You got failed from teachers, because teachers ignore you, from friends to other parents. Like, instead of saying stuff, we just be like, well, that's not my business. And I get it. Sometimes you should mind your business, but sometimes you should step in and at least ask or try to figure out what's going on. Because the first thing we want to do is, if a kid come to my class and he acting bad, we want to write him off. Oh, he bad, send him to the principal's office. But maybe he bad because he don't have an outlet.
Yeah.
Nobody try to talk to him. His parents not home.
He
Like,
could be beat at home.
right. We don't know what's going on with him, but because we automatically, this is our first time meeting him, we don't know nothing about his journey. We automatically judging him. So from then, he getting judged by me, then the next person. Eventually, he gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna just do what I want then. Y'all already feel this way about me. So I think just having an understanding of being more compassionate for people at the beginning can stop a lot of this.
Yeah. I think a lot of it starts at childhood. And parents don't want to get their kids therapy because they're automatically going to assume it's a reflection of their parenting.
Yep.
So if you're in therapy telling them all the stuff that your mama or daddy don't do or should do, in their mind, I don't want to hear that talk about me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need you telling them my business.
When parents not even healed enough to even understand that part yet. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ma'am, sir, get some therapy yourself.
That's a whole can of worms.
But I think a lot of it starts in childhood. There's
Yeah.
things that I probably would never tell my mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, never tell my father. But it's just the simple fact of, as you get older, you have to figure out what to do with that.
Okay, so let me ask you this before we move on. How would you feel? Because some people will never. Okay, so do you know the root problem tree I came up with? It basically, to sum it up, is just you have a tree. You have, it's like a graph to figure out your problems. You figure out the root. You write on the root of the tree. Then the trunk is what came from the biggest problem that came from the root.
Okay.
And then the branches and the leaves, it's all like products of what came from these things, right? But the thing is attacking the root. So if your root is your parents and you never get us an answer that kind of would help you, how would you personally feel if you never got the closure that you
That's
needed?
what me and my therapist talk about all the time.
Interesting.
Is that you have to be okay with knowing you may never get the closure that you need. But you have to heal in a way that you can so that you get your own closure.
Right.
Without hearing it from the people that you need it from.
Right.
You can't change the other person. You can't change the other people. You can't beg them for an apology. You can't ask them to acknowledge it because most of the time they're not going to acknowledge what you're saying. So you have to come to terms with, this is who you're dealing with. If you're still dealing with that person, this is who I'm dealing with. This is how I deal with it. And I have to heal myself because I'm not going to get that acknowledgement or apology.
Okay, last question. So at what point do you deal with them and not deal with them? Meaning, like, it can be anybody. I love my mom or dad or brother or sister enough to have this relationship, but I can't do this part. Or I can't deal with them at all, so I'm cutting them off. Like, at what point do you kind of know how to have that balance?
You know your triggers with people. You know what a person can say, what a person can do to trigger you. So you have to learn how to handle yourself when you feel that trigger. So, you know, if you have let's say a mother who she says something to you and you want to go off like instantly, but you just like, you know what, I'm gonna let this battle be. Just let them say what they want to say. Don't acknowledge it. Because me, I'm gonna acknowledge everything. That's my problem. You say something, I want to make sure I say something back. So that has been my biggest thing with anybody. If it's something that triggers me, just, all right, like, just get quiet, don't say nothing, and let them either continue to talk, because at some point they're gonna stop talking.
But why are you not supposed to say nothing though?
Because what I want to say is gonna continue to fuel the fire. It's not going to.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to settle the conversation.
So it's not with good intention, or?
No, it's just like if somebody say something shady.
Yeah.
You have two choices: say something back, or just be quiet and let them have it.
Yeah, but my thing is like, all right, what if you wanna? This is the devil's advocate issue I have with that. Is that, do I silence myself and suppress how I feel because I know you about to say some shady? Or do I just say how I feel and then after that, I'm cool because whatever you say, I know I ain't gonna get the response.
Because it's the back and forth that's gonna come of that, and now you mad.
No, but what I'm asking is, I'm not doing it for back and forth. Like, say you say something and I say, listen, I love you, that wasn't cool, blah, blah, blah. You can say something back. At that point, I said what I need to say. I'm not trying to have a back and forth with you, but I just wanted to say how I felt about it.
Yeah, but for me, it's not me telling you like what you just said was not cool. whatever you just said to me, I'm saying something back to you. Like,
So that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying something back to you, and it's basically because I'm triggered.
So what I'm asking is, it's not with a good intention, meaning like you're not trying to hurt them, but you're trying to respond to.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you're not about to just talk to me crazy.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's where you have to learn how to deal with it. So maybe for you, it is saying, hey, what you just said was wrong. For me, it's just not saying nothing at all.
Okay, got you. Because for me, it's more so, it's not for you. My response isn't for you to understand. It's for me to release it. Because if I suppress it and then I blow up, there's no like, so that's why like, if you notice, I don't argue with people or debate with people like that. Because once I start, so like whatever, once I get to that point, I can be violent. Like I might be violent, but I haven't been that way in like 10 plus years. Like that's why you never see me. How many times have you seen me like really get into it, people? I don't get into it with people because I feel like, for one, we've grown enough to have a conversation figured out. But at the same time, if we getting that far, I feel like you've gone too far with me. Like, because I'm the one who's going to walk away. But I'm saying I don't need to suppress myself to the point where I'm about to be like, any little thing, because, it's the camel's there, the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
It could be something little, but I'm more mad about I allow to build up.
Yeah.
So at that point, once I explode, and you can be like, what's wrong? Why you doing this? Oh, that. Because you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I told you about it.
Okay.
You didn't want to chill. So no. So now I'm going to be the bad guy anyway.
Right. Because I think that people know what triggers you, though. Like, somebody that knows you, that you care about, knows how to trigger you. They know what to say. So that's my thing is, people that know me, they know what they can say to trigger me, and that's going to ensue the back and forth, where I have to learn to not say anything.
Okay,
because I'm going to say something back. It's not just going to be you going to say your little shot, and you taking a shot to hurt me, so you know it's going to trigger me. But I have to learn how not to respond. Not how to respond, but how not to respond, because I can't let you know that you're getting to me.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
I mean, you know me, so like, it's easier for me to just
not say nothing and try to clean it up.
Yeah,
because it's not gonna come out right.
What I'm gonna say is not gonna be right, and then we gonna be sitting here going back and forth saying
it's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be so stupid.
A whole lot of everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be so stupid.
But okay, how do you feel? I'm gonna say in relationships about when somebody brings up something to you that bothers them, and then you bring up something to somebody that bothers you, and then they be like, "But you." And you, okay, so since we're talking about it,
I would do that.
Really?
But listen, the only thing I would do it about is if you get mad at me for something you do. Like, to me, that's insane.
But I have a problem. What I'm getting at is, I have a problem when you bring up something I've never heard you say, and you're only saying it because I brought it up.
Yes, that's wrong. That is wrong. Like, I'm agreeing that's wrong. No matter which way it is, it's wrong. But to me, it baffles me that you mad that I didn't wash the dishes when you don't wash the dishes.
Right.
But that don't make sense to me.
But I feel like you can only say that if you've ever said and told them that they don't wash dishes.
But what if you do, though?
What you mean?
Like, even, like, just anything, like, what if I said that already? Okay, what if I said this? Because I've been in this situation where it's like, I'm more so, how you gonna be mad at me for something you do? Like, you mad because I didn't cuddle you because you mad, like, but you don't do it to me when you mad. So how is that fair? To me, that don't make sense.
Okay, but has that ever been expressed?
Yes. But you just handle it differently when we've been in situations where you don't keep the same energy when you do something, but when I do the same thing that you don't like, you're mad at me. That don't make sense to me.
Right.
How you gonna be mad? How you gonna respond that way when you do that same thing that you don't like?
Right. Okay. So I just don't like if I come to somebody, because I'm very vocal and I say what's on my mind, what bothers me. So if I'm telling somebody, hey, I don't like it when you yell at me. Well, I don't like it when you do X, Y, and Z. And it's like, okay, one, that's not fair, because I'm coming to you with the problem that's happening now in this very moment. And you bringing up that happened 2 weeks ago because you ain't have enough whatever to say it when it happened. Yeah. And then it's like, well, I ain't want to have an argument. Well, we about to argue about it anyway. Right. You still brought it up, so bring it up when it happens. Yeah,
I think because again, I used to do that too. I think it's being dismissive. I'm dismissing your feelings because I don't want to accept. I don't want to listen to it. Because it's like, I guess it depends on the situation, but based on my experience, it's like, all right, I don't be tripping. anyway. But just because I don't trip mean you can't trip, because I guess you care more. Like, I guess you care more about your. I care about my. But it just baffles me. It's like, I don't be tripping about 90% of the things you do. I just kind of like either fix it, or I just kind of like, if it's getting too far, then I'll talk to you. But then you mad about because I ain't flushed the toilet. Like,
why ain't you flush the toilet, right? You forgot?
I might have forgot. Just let me know. Like, but now we sitting here having a whole discussion about
debate.
how you mad because I ain't flushed the toilet.
You did this 5 times already. Now let the other folks slide. Today, I'm tired of it.
But in all, it's dismissive, and I think it's just, this is what I learned. I think it's just better to listen to what that person is saying and bring up your issue another time.
Yeah.
Just bring that shit up another time. Let them have their moment. Just listen to them. Understand where they're coming from, whether you agree or disagree, and just leave it at that. Because it's going to be a whole argument. And I probably cause a lot of arguments like that. Because I just be like, this shit I get mad about baffles me. Baffles me.
Who is y'all?
Women. Baffles me.
Not you generalizing all of us.
Yeah. That most of y'all get mad about, it baffles me. Baffles me. So you gon' not leave me some watermelon in the fridge after I just cut this fruit up?
That's not thoughtful. That's not thoughtful at all.
But guess what I did do? But so you gonna forget about me buying dinner 10 days in a row?
But
when you ain't have nothing to eat?
I feel like, but you shouldn't be tracking all the things that you do.
No, I shouldn't. That's wrong too. but my point is, it's just like, bro, you could do like, I just bought you lunch to work all week, and you complain about me eating some watermelon. I go get you another watermelon.
But you know why? You know why? Because probably leaving the watermelon is a lot more thoughtful, because we gotta eat. You know what I mean? Like, at some point we gotta eat. So it's like the food, okay, I get it. But you like, okay, baby, I know you like watermelon. So let me go ahead and cut some while I'm cutting mine and just leave it in the refrigerator. So when you get home, you like, baby, here. So that's thoughtful.
Okay, so bringing you lunch to work without asking isn't thoughtful?
It is, but we gotta eat.
You eating that lunch, you leave. This is what I learned. Y'all feel a way about how y'all feel, and I'm gonna respect that, even if I don't agree with it. I just learned to just shut up and just be like, all right, if that's how you feel, you have a right to feel like that. That's gonna be the end of it. I'm not about to argue no more about it. It's just cool. That's what that is.
Yeah, I think that a lot of men should take that approach.
You're not gonna win. I promise you're not gonna win. It's not losing, but it's like, just don't argue.
I think a lot of men should just take that approach, especially if it's more of a conversation and not really an argument. It's like, babe, why you ain't cut me no watermelon? You be like, what you mean? I done brought you food 10 days in a row, and you over here mad about watermelon. Oh, you just pick. You just trying to find something. And it's like, damn,
That's what we thinking in our head. Right, that's what we thinking in our head. We just got to learn, too, that y'all don't even be pissed about the watermelon. It be about something else, too, that added on to it. And listen, this is what I do now. Like, when this is with anything. Before I say I just got to, like, put my head down and I got to think. I be like...
You gotta have A and B options. You gotta say, okay, if I say this is where it's gonna go. And if I go here, this is where it's gonna go.
Then I'll be like, all right, just go ahead and say what you gotta say. I'm gonna just listen. Whatever you say, whether I agree with it or not, I'm gonna just listen. Okay. Because usually once y'all get y'all shit up, y'all be cool. Once y'all feel like y'all being heard, y'all straight.
Do you be listening to listen or listen to respond?
If I get triggered, I don't be listening.
You just tune it all the way
out? Yeah, it's a wrap. Once you trigger me, it's a wrap. But I do my best to listen to. I listen to listen.
Oh, okay. I do have a question.
I got an answer.
I was thinking about this the other day. What would you do to make Instagram better?
I wouldn't. They control like what's out there, right?
Like what's being seen.
Yeah.
So like Krishan and Blueface.
Yeah. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't post. Like, I think you should have a balance of entertainment, just like the people in China. What I heard is, in China they have more educational stuff. They filter more educational stuff. Over here they filter entertainment and going viral.
I think they can't be on like certain apps for a certain amount of time. Like they will only be on it for a certain amount.
Right. I would do. You can't be on there all day. Like you gotta have a window.
How many hours can somebody be on Instagram?
I would probably do I think 6 hours is cool.
Okay.
I think 6 throughout the day.
6 straight, or you got 6 hours from 8 until...
Well, I guess not. That might be a lot. I don't know. I just wouldn't...
Yeah, 6 hours.
Or you should give like a weekly, like... If you went through your hours Monday through Wednesday, that's it, nigga. Ain't no weekend.
I think that would be lit.
Yeah.
I think that would... Not really lit for people, but I think that would be good because it's in moderation.
Right.
So people still have to live a regular life.
Right. So you get the balance of, all right, I'm gonna be on here this weekend because I know we about to be lit. So I'm gonna chill Monday. Or if like you got content, because I also noticed when you post a lot, you get shadow banned.
Yeah.
I learned it.
Recently, yes. A couple years ago, it wasn't like that.
Right. That's why I haven't been posting like I usually do, because I noticed that you get shadow banned. So it's like, if I'm posting certain things, I don't want to post the other shit that I really need for people to see.
Yeah.
So I kind of just is like, all right, so let me not.
You see the views start going down.
Yeah. So it's like you over there posting some that made you laugh, who ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but then you post the good or the real shit. Like now it's getting less because you posting bullshit. Don't even matter.
Yeah, I be posting like little random quotes. I be posting people not gonna post, and I think it's hilarious. Like the one today said, "If you ever try to get me pregnant, send me a Mother's Day gift." People gonna look at that and double tap it, but they not gonna repost it. I'm gonna repost it.
Right. That's funny as hell.
I'm making a list and I'm checking it twice.
How many Mother's Day gifts would you get?
I don't know. I was writing down my list the other day. Niggas be texting me, "Where's my baby?" Not here. Not here.
God.
Not here.
How many gifts roughly would you get?
But people who actually tried, like,
Okay, when I say try, I don't want to say like not pulling out, but I'm saying like
no,
I want you to have my baby.
There are men. I probably had like 6 or 7 men that have said that.
Oh my God.
Literally.
We gotta do better. We just be saying shit sometimes.
It don't even be intimate. It'd be more so like I come over their house and be like, "Damn, bro, I can see you having my baby." And I'll be like, "How you can see that? I just said hi. How you doing?"
We be
I just
saying
sat on the couch.
anything as soon as that baby come. Listen, I don't even think we should be doing this because
Blueface got Krishan pregnant as hell, and he don't want nothing to do with it.
he said she was cheating. Nah, nigga, she wasn't cheating before she got pregnant.
Man, come on now.
Yeah. So what would you do differently for Instagram?
I think I would give celebrities their own Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, I would only allow celebrities to promote. So you have to have some type of business venture to go to the general public. And I would let celebrities have their own issues because that's the main problem. You got regular people trying to live like celebrities. So I liked it better when we didn't have all this access to celebrities and we seeing stuff a week later, like handbags, we see it in somebody's music video. So now we trying to figure out where the handbag at. But now at this point, they shot that video a couple months ago.
Man, it's ugly out here.
But now I can watch you walk into the store, get your Birkin bag, post all your money with the Birkin bag, and then somehow we supposed to not feel like we need to have that. I just don't want the separation. Like Rihanna has Fenty. I wouldn't want to see Rihanna's life. Her and A$AP Rocky should be able to have their families separately.
I agree.
With other celebrities and live that life and let paparazzi find them, and that's how we see them. However, we should only be seeing Fenty. I should only be hearing A$AP Rocky's music. Yeah. I should not know what their baby looks like unless paparazzi has caught them.
That's weird to be obsessed with like people's lives that you don't know. I think that's a little weird to me. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't be interested, but I'm saying obsessed. Like, I'm about to go online and see what they doing today. Oh my God, they're on vacation. It's like, dude, what? You got your own life to live. I get they posting shit, but it's like they human too. Yeah. You so obsessed with their life, and that's too weird to me.
Because you start to see people mimic other people's lives, like more so celebrities, but or how they look up to people and they don't even got it like that.
Yeah, that's what social media is. It's just a world. It's like a fake world. That's crazy. I don't even want to get into that. They just why you feel like they got so much drama?
Bruh, I don't know, cause that much money, how do you keep up with that much drama? Like why? Y'all should be doing trips and going places and doing things.
They do.
But I think it's because they all just be in competition with each other. So it's like they regular people. And that's what we have to realize. Like without the money, they're regular people. And they came up on some money at some point. Unless they have like the generational wealth and they've always had this money. But you have all these people in this space that are competing for some of the same things. They're competing for the same people, the roles, the jobs, the music. Then they'll probably be clicked up.
Yeah. They said fame is addicting. So if you know some sales, I guess drama sales, just like when Bow Wow did the interview, he was like,
what'd he say? Who is about JD?
No, when Bow Wow did the interview, he was like, I did the jet thing as a flex. Like I just did it. Like he knew what he was doing. And then I think Diddy called him and said, don't do that anymore. But I think
it was like fake, right?
It was fake. He knew it was fake. Like he knew what it was.
Yeah.
He said he was just flexing, but I think Diddy called him and said, don't do no corny. no more.
Yeah.
But I think that I'm not saying Bow Wow, but I'm saying I think people be so addicted to it. Like when they any little ounce stay out that limelight, where they not used to being out that limelight,
Right.
they gonna do some to try to get back in. Because as long as you talking about them, that's all they care about, whether it's good or bad.
One of the celebrities I love, or how their social media presence is Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce ain't on there.
Yeah.
Like, she has a team that posts for her.
Right.
And even when there's drama between, like, people bringing up Beyonce or Jay-Z, what they got going on, they never address it.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes away. But when you sitting on social media every day arguing with your baby daddy, and I'm a regular ass person, I'm sitting here on my phone like, damn, he said, well, let me go back to his page.
Yo, they
Let
be
me go back
going
to her
at
page.
it.
When the baby and Danny Lay on live arguing, I'm like, damn, y'all acting like us. Like, this is some, like, I'd rather watch y'all do it, but it's sad because y'all have so much money. Why y'all can't keep between yourselves? That's something that should have been between other celebrities. Let that be other celebrity gossip.
But you know what? Though we would do that too if we had money.
What?
If most of us who don't have money like they have money, we would do exactly what they doing.
I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. But I'm saying most people.
Oh yeah, because they regular people. They just have money.
Right. So to us, I know we looking at them as the celebrities, which they are, but they are doing. The only reason why they're doing this is because people know who they are. It's people blasting their baby daddy every day.
Every day on Facebook.
And baby mama every day. We just don't know who they are.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, on the timeline, it looked funny, but if they was famous, it would get even worse.
I'll be sitting there like, why are you doing this?
They be like, girl, go live. Expose that
But
nigga.
so now that really has changed my definition of a celebrity though. Because if you're that accessible, there's no mystery to you. You are a regular person to me. So if I see you on the street and I'm just like, hi, that's why. A Beyonce is still mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know what we know because we think this is what we know, but we don't really know.
That's the nostalgic of the celebrities back then, and we respected them more because we didn't see into their life, and it's like
Tabloid.
damn, I just seen someone that meant more when you said, damn, I seen so and so. Cause you're not about to see them now. It's like, oh, so and so was at the mall, or so was someone here, or we know where they about to be. So it's like,
yeah, hey, pull up on me. I'm at Big T Bazaar. Like, come on now.
Yeah. That was the thing back then when we was kids. If we out somewhere and we seen somebody, that was a thing. Like,
and we didn't have like our phone images were so trash that you damn near didn't want to take a picture on your phone because the image was gonna be terrible.
Right. We were just cool with meeting them.
Yeah, or we just kind of kept cameras too, or whatever. Even concerts back then, people really didn't have their phones out. What kind of celebrity would you be though?
I would probably be more like damn, I was about to say Kendrick, but Kendrick's so low key. I probably
super low key. J. Cole hella low key too.
I don't know what celebrity I would be because it's hard to say.
No, like what would
me?
that look like for you? So for me, I would be the person that people are used to seeing. And I say that because I don't want to have to walk around with security. I don't want to have to. I want to be able to see you and it feels regular.
So you'd be accessible.
Not accessible in the sense of like social media, but accessible like, oh yeah, she always be at this restaurant.
Oh, so
or she always go there. Like,
So if you go to Shell Shack, it's like, are they used to seeing you? So it's no big thing. It's like,
not a big thing. Like, we know we can run into honey.
Okay. I probably wouldn't be like that. I would probably be like, I'll be inside more. And the only time I would really pop out, I would pop out if I wanted to.
Okay.
Meaning like, I wouldn't be out at every event, but I would just kind of want to do the stuff that I like Black on the Block. I would pop out because that's what I wanted to do. It's not just to be in people's face or like, oh, this will be a good promo. I would do, you ever heard of Vegan Deal?
Mm-mm. Is it like a festival with a bunch of vegan food?
It's a vegan, yeah. So that's something I would just go to.
But that's what I'm saying. But you know how like a Cardi B can't leave the house without security?
Yeah.
Like, people can't leave the house without some type of person to help them or walk with them or whatever. I don't want to have to move like that. I want to be able to still live a normal life.
But do you think Cardi B can do that because she's too big, or she can't do that because she's not outside enough?
Because she's too big.
Okay.
She's too big, and people probably are used to her having the security. You know what I mean? Like, they're used to seeing her like that. But if I want to go to the Freeman and listen to live music, people like Erykah Badu was in Freeman. Nobody was fangirling. It's because they expect her to be there.
So then I guess your celebrity would have to be based on how big you are. Because if you're too big, you can't go out regardless without security.
I guess.
So your celebrity would be based on how big you are and how much you go out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that would make sense. Yeah, I mean, I already don't like people. I like when people say stuff like, "I love your X, Y, and Z." Like, I love your book. I love your cards. Cool. I don't like people like and I don't like that. Cause it's weird. It's like I'm just like you, bro. I just happen to be good at something. Just like you're good at something.
Yeah. I think the time I really see it is with the podcast.
Yeah. It's appreciated. Don't get me wrong. It's very appreciated, but just don't be like, oh my God, like X, Y, and Z. Man, come on, I'm about to introduce you to my friends and I'm about to buy a round of drinks. It's like, I appreciate it, but I don't need all that, bro. Just be cool, like just say you appreciate it and we can have a conversation. I never mind having a conversation. I would step out to have a conversation, but just don't make me feel uncomfortable by like being like, oh my God, and all in, like just don't take up my personal space. We good. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's all.
I had probably like 2 people, 2 or 3 people that went to Urban Trivia.
Mm-hmm.
And they hit me like, oh, the dude that you had on the podcast, he was there. I'm like, yeah, he hosted. He hosted.
Yeah, that's funny though.
That's like, yeah.
But I guess that's what comes with certain stuff. If you want to, like, if you want to be, like, if you want your business to be known, it's gonna come with certain stuff. So I guess it's more so how you handle it. So even the negative comments or people coming up to you talking about you, or you happen to see somebody who talked about you on social media and you see them in person,
they ain't gonna do shit.
They might be trying to be cool with you.
And
so
they are.
But what I'm saying is, do you show out or do you? Because if you show out, they gonna say, oh, she was doing X, Y, and Z, not knowing the backstory, or do you just be like, it's cool, I ain't tripping off that?
I'm not a fake person.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
I can't hide it.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
I'm not a fake person. I wouldn't be able to hide it. I'd be like, why are you talking to me?
That's what I'm saying.
When you just saying all, people around me gonna know what it is because I'm gonna say it. Like, I'm going to say it.
But you got to, man. But I ain't gonna say you, but I feel like, well, no, I guess you could do what you want. I just feel like too, we should manage it in a way to where it's not too crazy. Like,
so I just seen somewhere where this girl was saying how she went up to Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
He threw a party and she went to the party and she said he looked me up and down and said, I can't take a picture with you. I'm not taking a picture with you because my girl not gonna like it. And she was just like, it was so rude. And I said, so in the comments they're like, if his girlfriend was what they said, because she was white. So the girl was white. And she was like, well, if the girlfriend was black, she probably wouldn't have cared. But his girlfriend might have been white. And she might have had a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
So he should be able to say, no, I'm not okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then other people were saying, you know, like, as a black man and being a celebrity, it's kind of difficult to take pictures with women now because you never know what they're going to say later, what happened. They can have these proof that they were at this party and say whatever. But I just think that people are people. They should be allowed to say, no, they don't feel like it. It's times that I don't feel like, and I look at my dog like, I know you don't want me to get up and walk you right now, man.
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine just walking out the house and somebody walking up to me like, can I take your picture? Like, Kanye, like, I'm trying to take out my damn trash, bro.
Right, that's
Why
it.
is you hiding in my bushes?
Right.
People eating, I just think that certain things should be off limits.
Mm-hmm.
Eating, off limits. You on the phone, off limits.
You with your kids.
Yeah, if it's not something that I'm here for entertainment,
Yeah.
there should be some type of stipulation or
Respect.
Yeah, respect for my personal space. I'm still a person.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I can just imagine you being out and somebody coming up to you while you out to eat, like with your family, and it's like, hey, can I get a picture? And it's like,
what? You don't see me eating? Did I come ask for your picture? Did I come bother you at your table?
oh, did you see what it was sent? Steve Harvey said about Samuel Jackson.
No.
When they said he did an interview with Shannon Sharp, he said a guy came up to him and said, "Can I get a picture?" And he said, Samuel L. Jackson said, "What you supposed to say, mother?" And he said the guy got scared. He said, Steve was like, "Come on, man, let's just take the picture." He said, "No." He said, "What you supposed to say, mother?" He said, "Please." So, all right, come on, let's take the picture. But they said he was dead serious. Like, you just can't come up to us with our families and just say, "Can you come take a picture?" Without saying please.
I think I'd be petty enough that I'd be like, yeah, and take their phone and take their picture and say, go sit down. Like, take a picture of you and go sit down. Like, why are you in my face?
Oh, that's funny.
Why are you bothering me? I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to have a normal conversation. I couldn't imagine being pregnant and you just in my space. You at my OBGYN appointments in the lobby with me. How?
Knowing the sex before you do, because they pay somebody.
And that's the other thing. All these damn news outlets be knowing about you before you know it about you.
Yeah, you gotta yeah. That's why that shit's scary to me. I'd just rather move different.
I'm gonna need crazy PR. I'm gonna need a crazy PR person because I'm gonna be going off. I would be going off, but I want to be like Beyonce to social media though, and
What you mean?
to the like when people say stuff to me online or something like that. I would desire to be that way. Like I don't address it because we know that's the way.
Okay, so then let me ask you this: if something happens, right? Of course, you could do your PR, but some people they're emotional, so they automatically gonna react. What if it's a situation where you have to respond? Because some stuff you can ignore, but some stuff you have to respond to.
What do you have to respond to? Unless it's like right here,
Mhm.
imminent. I think is the word.
Mhm.
If I'm in some type of situation right here, right now, something that's being said, what would I have to respond to?
Say somebody accused you of abusing your nephews, you got to respond to that.
That's what my PR team is for. I never have to respond. I never have to go on a black screen on Instagram and start typing my response. I never have to go live on video and say, I don't know why y'all got me. I would never do that to my No.
Okay, so what if you're getting interviewed and they ask you about it? What you got to respond to that?
Next
right?
question.
That's not good PR. Your PR team not gonna do that.
Next question.
Your PR team not gonna do that.
I'm
though.
not doing this interview. Next question.
That's gonna make you look bad though.
Next question.
That's gonna make you look bad.
Next question.
You gonna do that?
And more than likely, you done already told them what's off limits, but they still gonna try.
Right.
it.
So you just gonna say next question?
If I already told you it's off limits, and more than likely, if it's something that's ongoing like that, I'm gonna tell you that's off limits.
I think you should address that.
I would never address that.
Okay. So if somebody says something real heinous and then they ask you, gonna be like, next question?
Next question. Because next question is not an answer. It's not an admission of guilt. It's not saying I did or didn't. It's saying next question.
But your PR team not gonna tell you to do that though.
My PR team better not put me out there in front of somebody who want me to answer a question. I told them I don't want to answer.
But they don't have control over that.
Next question.
Your PR team not gonna tell you to do that though.
I'm getting up and I'm walking out and I am very good for it. I promise.
See, now it's gonna make you look even crazier. You need a PR team. That's what you
No,
need.
what's crazy is R. Kelly sitting on that goddamn show talking about with Gayle talking about I didn't do this. Nigga, you did all that. And you made yourself cry. So he should have said next question.
That wasn't gonna work.
He should. Next question.
You think that nigga need
Well, I'm just saying.
that nigga need God, Jesus, and all the heaven angels for his PR team. You think they's gonna tell him say next
Why
question?
would his PR team send him out there knowing they have all this evidence, all these women locked up or wherever they at? Why would they send him out there?
He got it because he had an answer to
He
that.
don't got to do nothing. He ain't answered to it all this time. Why he got to do it now?
He kind of did in court.
He wanted to go out there and put on the show so people could see that he not guilty. But it's like, sir, you would have been better.
Probably part of it. You ever seen a celebrity say next question?
Yeah.
Like who?
But they get mad. Who was it? Damn, it was on Breakfast Club.
How old is it?
Maybe like a year.
How often do you see that though? How often do you see celebrities say next question?
How often do they ask them questions they don't want to answer though?
All the time. All the time.
When?
All the
Name
time.
one.
Every celebrity.
But they usually go over the questions beforehand. To
No,
let
they
Well,
don't.
not the questions, but tell them what's off limits.
They do,
And they
but
are allowed to say, I don't want to answer that.
right. But what I'm saying is, how often do you see people say next question? They don't do that because they know from a PR standpoint that's not a good look. That's why they don't do that.
Next question.
We're gonna get you a great PR team there.
I'm telling you, I'm going to need it. I'm going to need somebody to be the face for me because, baby, I'm not going to do it right.
Okay, so let's practice right now.
Okay.
All right. So Ebony, there's allegations going around that this man stuck a 10-inch penis in your booty hole. How do you feel about is there some truth to that?
Well, next question.
That's it. Is there some truth? Like there's no truth to that? You don't want to answer that?
I said next question.
Okay. I guess we can assume that's true.
Assume what you want to. Next question.
I mean, we must if you don't want to answer. It got to be some truth to that if you don't want to answer. Because anybody else who didn't, they would just kind of say, no, that's not true. So,
Oh, it's a possibility, but even if I say it's not true, you're still gonna go with whatever you believe, right?
well, no, it's just based on what you're saying.
I said next question, and we still talking about this.
Right. But based on what you're saying is you're not saying anything. So usually not saying nothing is more of an admit to guilt to me, I
And
guess.
where? In the court, it's not.
Kind of, yes, it is.
I don't think so.
You don't think we're guilty before innocent in the court?
No.
So if somebody shoots somebody and they say, next question,
Next question.
they ass going to jail.
Either way, but still, next question. I don't got an answer. You really don't have an answer.
See, this is bad PR. See, now you going back and forth about some shit.
You still talking about it. I said next question.
But if you answered it, it's over with.
I did. I said next question.
It's not the answer.
Okay, go with whatever you believe, love.
Let me show you how to do this. Ask me a question. Show you what
Ryan.
Augusta University taught me.
Augusta University?
Yeah.
Because you was in what was your major?
Criminal justice. It's like me and interrogate. It's easy.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
So Ryan, I heard that you have an OnlyFans
Mm-hmm.
where you have sex with multiple women at one time and you make them all eat. Is this true?
Well, it's hard for women to eat all in one. Like it's one ad.
They can take turns.
Oh, you saying like you heard they taking turns?
Yeah.
Why don't you subscribe and just see for yourself?
So you do have an OnlyFans?
I do, absolutely.
Okay, so what's on there?
Subscribe and see for yourself.
And I don't have the money.
You don't?
You're here now. Just tell me what's on it.
Well, no, because I wouldn't do that. That would take away from my OnlyFans. Why don't you subscribe? I have a lot of stuff.
I
We
think
got
that-
tricks.
I think that you should just let us know if they are giving you what they say. Now I'm eating his ass, eating his ass, like Sukiana.
I like Suki. I like her actually.
You should probably. I can see that if you are letting women on your OnlyFans take turns eating your ass.
Actually, it's more the gooch than anything. I like the gooch.
So
I wouldn't.
you're admitting to that because it's right there, like there.
Well, no, it's not the ass. The gooch is the part before. So I like the gooch licked. Yeah, I like the gooch lick. Taking turns, it's not my style. I rather just. It's like getting a booty train. That's not my thing.
What is?
A booty train. Booty head.
I'm so sick of you. I don't know what to do.
Booty head isn't my thing. But gooch head, we could do that.
Bro. Because why did I? Hey, so can I get some booty head? Bro, okay, what time is it? Because, nigga.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in on another episode of Unsolicited Opinions where we bring you the real, the raw, the raws for
booty head.
Until next time.
Because you get booty head.
But look, but listen though. I just did great PR work because I created a moment. So now they off that subject.
Hell no. Now that's about to go viral.
Right, that's the
now